video makes me laugh every time because in every video I'm moving away and hiding and screaming. But Craig Beals is here with us once again from Billings Senior High. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy Monday.
Yeah, thanks for the snappy gloves today.
Yeah,
too.
of course. Of course.
Zone,
you guys look good, and I just
right.
have to have clean hands here. But what we want to do is a little magic for you here on this February. And so what I've done is we've got some water over here. Okay. And I think most people have heard of the story of the guy that took water and turned it into wine. Maybe you've heard of that guy.
I kind of heard of that guy, yeah.
Pretty famous guy. But there's more to the story.
All right.
Kind of like Paul Harvey, the rest of the story. So the chemist came in afterwards and said, well, the wine, you know, you can't have people walking around all day with just drinking wine. Not much is getting done. So he said, well, when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade. How do I know that's lemonade? Because if you tasted it, it tastes like lemonade. Just take my word for it. So there we go. We've got water into wine into lemonade. But lemonade, you know, a little acidic over time, hard on the teeth and everything else. The people demanded more. So the chemist said, well, let's spice it up a little bit. And that's where 7-Up came from. So you have nice bubbly 7-Up with your lemony flavor there. And pretty much all of those, though, are not the healthiest drink in the world, except for the first one, the water. So because it does a body good, the chemist took the 7-Up and turned that into milk. Now we've got our milk. Now here's the trouble. When the chemist was making all of these things and tasting them along the way, you can imagine what happened inside of him or her, which is why the next one is the most important one, which is Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go.
Reach for the Pepto and things get tough.
I am obviously not a magician or a very good storyteller, but there we go. We've gone from water all the way into Pepto-Bismol.
So what happened here?
Well, that's just it. So the real thing is, obviously, this is not magic. This is science, and I'm going to have you guys help me out with doing this as I clean up. So if one of you would put, I'll give you your goggles, if one of you would dump that water into the cup, and then the other one add 4 drops of that solution. I'm going to move all this other stuff off the table very quickly and tell you what's going on. Most of these are just chemical reactions or changes in pH. pH is how acidic something is. Remember that one from high school, right?
Yep.
So there's 200 milliliters of water. We're going to put 4 drops of phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein changes color when the pH changes. So the next one was this. We're going to drop in 10 drops of something that's very basic. That's sodium hydroxide. So it's the opposite of acidic. And you can go ahead and pour that in there.
So again, we're just changing the pH from going from one to the next.
We're going from just neutral water.
All right, so there's our wine.
Very basic wine, yeah. Okay, and the next one here.
Yeah, fill it up like I fill my wine glasses.
Okay.
All the way
there you
to
go.
the top.
So I'll put this in here. This is, what do I have here? Sulfuric acid.
Okay.
So sulfuric acid, this is basic now. It's the opposite of acidic. We're going to let you add that to the bottom.
Okay.
Victoria, and then go ahead and dump the wine in.
Okay.
Don't need very
now we got to do this in the right order, because if you're not changing from one to the next, this won't work, right?
Exactly. It's got to be very. So the setup on this one is pretty elaborate.
That's making the lemonade.
That's the lemonade there, which has just gone back basically to neutral. So it's no longer acidic or basic. Okay, we're moving on down the line.
Something tells me Craig was a bartender in his previous career.
I wasn't tending, I was just managing, making sure the bar was staying upright. Okay, the next one. This was the 7-Up.
Okay.
So this one, we're going to put some sodium bicarbonate in there and turn it into solution. Sodium bicarbonate is baking soda.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
It helps your tummy.
I had a flashback to high school.
Which was making me think of the Pepto-Bismol. So
there you go, and it's going to bubble a little bit.
Okay.
And then Victoria will let you do this one. 3 pipettefuls of this stuff. Now we've got our 7-Up. So you just and squirt it in there. I'll clean up these.
3?
This is 3 of them, yeah.
All right.
This is now what's kind of interesting about this one, we've got 2 liquids. This could be a clear liquid, but it's not because we've got it bubbling right now.
Right.
We've got 2 clear liquids that are going to combine together to make the milk. Well, that means it's a precipitate. 2 liquids are coming together to make a solid.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and dump that one in there, and then I've got the last one. So here we go. Here's the real test. We basically got a cloudy white solution that we need to turn pink. So how do we turn it pink?
What is this?
Change the pH, right? Because we still have the phenolphthalein hiding inside of there. Oh, I don't know where the pipette went. Well, let's just do it this way. We've got to change the pH back to basic instead of acidic.
Okay.
And now the whole thing will turn pink.
So really, through the whole experiment, you've basically gone through changing the pH from acidic and then
to neutral.
And so one way and the other, and then back again.
And back. That's every time the color changes, we're just changing it from acidic to neutral, or from basic to back and forth.
All right.
There we go. That's it. So now
There
you
you
know
have
the
it.
magic. It's not quite as exciting once you know what's going on behind the
All in
scenes.
the
But
science.
kinda cool.
No, that is
It's
very
very
cool,
cool.
Craig. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Waking us up this morning. All right, we'll be right back after this break.